let me say this. Always give yourself the right to be wrong. Always ask yourself, am I wrong? Give yourself the right to say, can I be wrong? And when I found that I do that with myself, could they be examining? Is they really saying that? There are certain things that you have no clue. There's things in the church that people will say, Pastor, this is going on, this is the way. And I always tell people, perspective. What do you mean, Pastor? Their view on what they see may be different from your view. People say that I don't agree with perspective. Well, let's go to the Bible. There's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John had 4 different perspectives on Jesus. Yes, right. Another example, in a football game, there's 4 referees. Somebody throw a flag, somebody said didn't happen, it wasn't a touchdown. So what they got to do? They got to say, they got to go for this camera angle, they got to go to this referee, and they take 4 different camera angles. Then they go up top. Then say make the ruling, was the ball over the line or not? But each one say he made it, one say he didn't make it. Perspective. And we got to use that perspective and know who you are and what's going on in your life. Let's stop shouting around what we're really not. So many times in church, we jump, shout, and let the new generation ain't going for the shouting and jumping no more. See, they going for Sister Hightower, who came in with a big hat and a gold and a nice tight polyester suit. Coming to church and, oh, Jesus. But then when they go out to the club, she up there twerking it too. And see, when they come into the church to get right with God, they admit, I'm twerking. I just won a twerking contest. But I came into church to get right with God. But why Sister Hightower, well, I saw in the club, she in the church shouting. And see, that's the difference that people make. And we can come in like that, and people at God don't see us. And that's why our witnesses not believe. But see, the right thing to say, Sister Hightower will come to the altar and say, Pastor, I got a twerking spirit. I need to get right with God. I can appreciate that better. I was a former twerker, but God saved my hips. And then the person that had an issue with that, I used that and came in and said, I can relate to her. If she can stop twerking, so can I. It ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying don't lie about it. It ain't nothing wrong when you're married doing it, but get married. See, we don't want to admit these things. And so what we do, we shout, we use scripture. And I hate when folk use the word to condone their lies. Yes. So many folk will quote scripture about stuff that don't have no relation to your sin. Don't judge. When you hear people saying, don't judge me, they did something wrong. And I hate when I see, let me say this. Y'all can watch all the preachers of LA you want. But a lot of that stuff, when we go back to the Bible, ain't right. Amen. I don't care what you say. Let me say this. You can't, the cart shouldn't be before the horse. That's right. That's right. You can't be saying, I'm getting married and got babies. You judge me, but let me say this. If you're singing the gospel, you're preaching the gospel. And see, the enemy is using these shows to make to stop respecting the preacher now. They like us. They ain't nothing different. They doing it while I'm going to do it. That's a setup of Satan to discredit all leaders. I don't have nothing wrong having nice, but check yourself. And they may be doing it for money and membership, but guess what? This pastor, I say, God, if you give me the opportunity to be on that platform, they ain't gonna really like me. And people say, Pastor, won't you don't think you gonna conform and act like that? No. Why? If you got everything you need, and let me say this, I walk around the house, I say, God, I got everything I need.
Amen.
Not everything, but content. I don't need a big house. I like the house I got. Why? I'm getting older, so I don't even want to cut the grass I gotta cut. I don't want to clean the townhouse I got. I don't want to swab the deck or clean. So why get something bigger that make me have more work? And on the things of uncertainty, thank God for my mortgage, because it's cheap enough. I can go out and collect cans and pay my mortgage. So why am I give that up for? See, if you content, Paul say, be thou content, whatever state. Not be satisfied, be content. If you got somebody, be happy. If you don't got somebody, be happy. If you live in an apartment, be happy. If you got a 4-car garage house, be happy. Wherever state you find yourself, be thou content. Meaning, thank God until I get better. Amen. Know yourself. And want more, because God want to give you more. But know you. Check yourself. See, one thing about it, people don't even examine themselves anymore. It's a bad thing when you keep shooting the arrow and missing the mark. You get frustrated. I get tired of meeting people. Have you ever seen somebody keep dealing with the same wrong people? This is my 4th husband and he still beat me. Something wrong. Because you keep attracting the same people. Every girlfriend I get, they always empty out my bank account. Well, if you stop giving your PIN number, they won't have it. Some of us is our own worst enemies. Baby, I'll give you anything you want. No, they won't appreciate. I find out you can give people too much too soon. That's right. They haven't earned the right to have what they have with you. And you know what? I find out when you give stuff away, it's cheaping. Start giving away free food. Food be all over the floor. Give a free hot dog sale. Half broken hot dogs. People throwing stuff away. Whole hot dogs away. We get stuff free away. I said, okay, we're going to charge $1. Everybody ate the roll, the bun, and the crumb. Because when you had to pay for it, you put value on it. And then when you hook up with somebody, know yourself, put some value on yourself. Don't just let everybody run up on you, run up in you. Put some value, men and women. Put some, hold up, baby, before you come up in hell, it costs you to be with me. Because it costs me to be with me. Come on now. Come on. It costs me to be Tari Allen. And it cost me a lot of money, a big price that I wasn't willing to pay for myself. Had I known the cost to be me, I wouldn't pay for it. But I had to buy it because God called me. So you ain't going to come out of here after I fought so much, fought so hard, and then you say, Pastor, you can't be that critical. I know me. And I know that I fought this hard. If you've been living in the ghetto and you finally got out of there and bought your house and somebody come in here and they putting their feet on your coffee table, writing on your, busting up stuff in your house and leave it in dirty, you're going to fight somebody because you know how much it took you to get. You worked 2 nights extra a week, overtime, and another job, weekend to get by your house, and then some joker come in, ain't got a job or ain't doing nothing, and gonna lay up there, and you get up in the morning and go to work, and they yawning. And if they are home, I say, "Cool, if you're going to stay here all day, make sure the house clean, and when I get in, I should have a hot meal. If you're going to be here, at least earn your keep." "Well, I ain't got no, baby, I ain't got no money. I fell on hard times." "Well, okay, if you fell on hard times, I'm trying to help you out. But make sure you marry first, because when you get something shacked in like that, that's what happened to you."
For upcoming events, announcements, information, and donation, visit us at www.gpwm.org. Find us on Facebook.
gpw.org.
Faith, fellowship, funding, transforming the community, a community outreach. Thanks for watching the GPW broadcast. If you're ever in the Baltimore area, please visit us at our temporary location, Sunday mornings at 11:30 a.m. Also, you can visit us on our website at www.gpwm.org. Thanks again for watching.